movie sucked! Oh, well, my name's Fox, and I'm the Fox, and I just got out of A Wrinkle in Time. And, I had already heard a couple of bits. I was saying, like, this movie wasn't any good. And I've liked movies before that other people have hated and stuff like that. And I like, yeah, fudge yeah. Heck, even like an idea or an idea of a story can sometimes pull me through, or a character can pull me through the movie and through like a quote unquote bad movie, and it'll at least be good to me, I feel. This is not any of that. Except towards the end. Kind of. And it's only for like 5 minutes. But basically, this is one of Disney's newest live-action movies, A Wrinkle in Time, where you follow Captain Kirk's daughter, as apparently her dad and her mom are, one's a physicist, I think both of them are physicists. One of them, or well, at least one of them studies more atoms, molecules, the other one studies about the science of the universe. And the dad believes that he came up with an idea that you could travel between you could travel throughout time and space by just tapping into the right vibration with your mind, and by using that, you will then be able to travel to other worlds and stuff like that. But he mysteriously disappears, and so this girl, along with her adopted, Captain Kirk's daughter, along with her adopted or stepbrother, and her love interest, I guess, go on an adventure to go find the dad as they go to other world, learning about life lessons about being true to yourself, and finding these awesome mystical magical worlds, kind of like almost like a Wizard of Oz kind of thing, Wizard of Oz or Wonderland kind of thing, and as they meet like godlike beings, and you have to fight the evil that stands in the world, like known as the It, not the clown. And the character, and it sounds like, okay, this sounds kind of cool. It sounds kind of like a cool premise. There's the light. It's standard kind of. There's the light, and the It is the darkness that's taking over the world. A little bit of racism toward darkness, but whatever. Standard kind of thing that could easily, make like a good kind of adventure kind of story. But it's not. It's missing a couple good things. Good characters, good actors, good story, a beginning, a middle, and an end. What else is it missing? Interest. This, and mind you, I'm gonna say right now, because zombies? I got freaking noticed by the main actress, and even though I'm pretty sure she didn't actually watch the review, she just faved things that had zombies in it, I'm sure. But for this one, the main girl, great. The main girl, she's an alright actor. I'm gonna say that now. She's a good actor. Her stepbrother, spoilers for the movie, I said it's a solid rental. If you want to check it out, I wouldn't say check it out in theaters. Her little brother, a great actor when he's evil. When he's evil, he's freaking epic. Her love interest, and again, if the kid watches this, or anything like that, nothing against you, nothing against your stuff, but God, he was wooden as all heck. And maybe he'll be better later on. I'm sure if he keeps going at it, he'll be a great actor. But, God, he was so goddamn wooden in this. And his character, and maybe it's also just because this, I feel like it was just bad acting. But also the story in this is bad. Basically, basically we're kind of shown like, oh look, she and her dad are together having fun, and they're gonna adopt a new kid into their family with their mom and stuff, and they're gonna have a good old time. But then James Kirk disappears with the Enterprise, and 4 years pass as his daughter is now supposedly a delinquent. And I say supposedly because the only thing close to her being a delinquent that we see is that she goes to school, the quote-unquote popular / spoiled kids, it's a 4th year anniversary of her dad disappearing, and the kids are like, oh wow, leave a note on her locker that say, oh, you should have disappeared with your dad. And then these two teachers are talking to each other like, oh yeah, I bet their dad went somewhere to Tahiti or somewhere, right next to the freaking the step brother, right behind him. Like, they could have looked over to see if he was there or something, or see if anyone was there, but no, they're like, oh yeah, let's talk about this kid that's right here, how he's weird, and the sister has no, I guess, future or whatever, and that the dad probably just skipped out of town with him. And basically, the brother goes, wow, you guys are a-holes! My sister is awesome, right? And this is like, kind of, but then like, the kids make fun, I think, of the brother. And again, this is the only time we ever see anything delinquent-wise. And it's that the freaking bully girl's like, your brother's so weird and all this stuff, your dad sucks and all this. And so what the main girl does, picks up a ball, looks at her, and she goes, hey! The bully goes, huh? Boom! Hits her right in the nose. I'm like, fun, yeah. And that's the only bit of delinquency we see. We see her hit a girl with a ball, which, again, was used which it looked like one of those dodgeballs. So, one of the actual, like, doom ones, the red ones. She goes to the principal's office, and the principal goes, maybe you should just let your dad go. Like, he's not coming back, basically, is what he's saying. Trying to dash all hope she has. And so the girl then turns around and goes, yeah, F you, and just turns around, well, she didn't say it, she just turns around and walks out. And she goes, technically he goes, what would your dad say if he saw you now? It would have been cool, that would have been a cool part for her just to go, he would say it for not to listen to you. And I feel like that's actually what this character would say, but she basically leaves. She just leaves out the door, and the principal's like, I didn't excuse you, mister. And I didn't excuse you, little lady. She walks out. Her mom goes, you're going to write an apology letter to your principal and to the bully. And all I'm thinking is, again, had a kid. Kid comes to me like, Dad, they're making fun. Dad, these girls were a-holes saying how mom, or I guess I would be the one in the picture. Mom disappeared and I should disappear too. How my brother's a weirdo and stuff like that. Next time you throw I'd go up to her, look her in the eyes and say, next time you throw the ball twice as hard for me. Don't worry. I'll say you were punished. Let's go get some ice cream. God, that's freaking stupid as all heck. And basically, then there's the fairy godmother. I think it's the fairy godmother from Cinderella. I'm not sure. She pops up, and apparently she knows the stepbrother somehow. And the stepbrother, because it seemed first that the stepbrother must be something special, because apparently he's super smart. And he's going to, and he knows about these magical beings that can teleport you to different places. But yeah, basically she pops up and says, "Oh, your dad's alive, and there's evil and darkness, and you're not good or whatever." To the little girl, and leaves, and then basically, I think the day right after, love interest boy comes in and goes, hey, something told me to get up and walk over to you guys. I'm like, yeah, that's called the plot. It's called plot convenience. And basically, he comes over. Again, dude is completely stale. We get no character development for any of these characters, I feel. We don't really even get anything like what they do. They just feel like, basically, everyone in this, what was the... I forgot what the actor was or something like that. Basically what happens is all three of them get together. They meet Mindy from the Mindy Project, or whatever the fuck her name is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's the actress. But yeah, they meet her, and then and she talks in quotes from other people because for whatever reason. And then eventually they all get together and meet with Oprah, and they say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go find your dad." And they then go to Bland Nature World 1. Then we go to Bland Rock World 2, where Zach Galifianakis is. Also, the fairy godmother's of artichoke head lettuce leaf. And she speaks plant, because of course she does, because she's an artichoke lettuce giant. Zach Galifianakis is apparently some kind of oracle. And then they find out that the dad's in the evil world, in the it world, and like, oh no, we can't go there. And then, but this girl apparently hijacked their teleportation and teleported them all to the evil place, where you see it in the trailer, where it's like the place where like, it has like that 50s look where the moms come out and like all the kids are just bouncing a ball on the ground. And the ball keeps on bouncing, and the little kid's like, oh, this hurts my ears. And I'm just thinking, like, okay, maybe this is like where he originally came from, because I'm assuming this kid has some kind of connection to all these people, to Oprah Winfrey, to all these people. Turns out, no, he doesn't. He's just a smart kid. Yeah. So they all get together. They all fudge me. I'm trying to remember. Basically, they get stuck on this world that's constantly shifting and changing. Like, there's a tornado at one point, and they all get separated. But the girl says, hurry! Don't you trust me, kid I just kind of met and really have no reason to trust me? As they then run into a tree that gets sucked into the tornado and it's thrown over this cliffside. Trust me, if this is making no goddamn sense, so the movie's exactly the same. Gets thrown over this goddamn side. There's that scene with the house or whatever that then like dissolves into a beach. That one guy from Chips and some other better movies, he's in there at one point, and he has like this 4-pronged mustache and goes, "Hey, you guys want food?" And the boy's like, "Oh yeah, great." And Zebra's like, "This tastes like Shan." And the guy's like, "Good job, you passed the test. Turns out I'm a demon, and this kid's now with us." And the kid's now evil. The sister tries to chase him down with cardboard love interest. They then track down. Suddenly everything dissolves, and like it looks like they're in a room where like holograms would be projected. Which I thought, okay, is there gonna be some kind of like larger twist in this? Because I honestly thought if the ending would have been some kind of big twist, I think it would have helped me kind of like, okay, the rest of the movie was garbage, but because again, no one feels like a character in this. Like a big problem about this movie is everyone is talked, mostly to the main girl, they just talk to her. Like say like, you have to be yourself. Your faults are your strength. Only light can shine in from your wound. It's like, okay, she has to get over her wounds, or that what gives her pain also gives her strength. Yada yada yada. You get the gist pretty goddamn quickly. Even like the kid himself, I thought like maybe it was gonna be like some kind of twist at the end, like maybe like she's actually been in like some kind of alternate world or something. Because again, like the hologram looking thing, and the kid is like evil towards the end, and like when he's evil, he's freaking great. He like has the force and like they're throwing people around. But yeah, but then the girl like goes, wait, maybe my dad's here, and using these magical glasses that Mindy gave me, I'm gonna see these invisible platforms, and I'm gonna crawl up all of them, go through an invisible door, find my dad there. We're gonna hug and I guess have emotions, and then because I say that because again I felt no emotion. Even though there was some good acting there was nothing building up to it, so there was nothing to pay off, and it just felt like garbage. God dang it! But yeah, then they basically start getting like forced down a hallways. The dad's like, just let her go, just take me, let her go, and the kid's like, I don't want you, I want them. And it turns out like the darkness is what causes all jealousy and hatred and all of evil things inside of you. That's what it is. That's what it is. All of it comes from that. And it's just like, all right. I think you're kind of taking away the whole, like, you know, like, free will of everyone, but whatever. If you're saying that it all comes from this one place, but whatever. But yeah, so like, evil. But yeah, like the dad then goes like, oh, I'll teleport you guys out of here, and the girl's like, no, I want to leave my brother. And twice they say like, okay, first we gotta go back to Earth, we gotta plan out what we're gonna do next, and then we'll go try to save your father. And like that's what Oprah said, and like, no, I can't do that. And then gets teleported to the dark world, almost killing the three ladies. And then in the same thing with this, the dad says, we'll come back for him. And she's like, no, I won't do it. They teleport away. She gets taken into it's a giant synapse of whatever the fudge. She goes like, you love me. The power of love is what makes us strong. It blows up. Oprah comes back and goes, good job. And, you know, you're one of our warriors, like Gandhi and this person. You know, all those people who are supposed to be really good people and stuff like that. You know, say like, oh, you're the next one. Yeah, you are. You're the next person. Hot dog, you know? And then, like, and they teleport home, and it's all like, yay, the dad's back. The mom and dad meet again. Yay. And this movie sucked. This movie sucked to high heaven. Like, I was literally watching this movie, and, like, things literally just happen. They just happen. It's like, oh, they barely explain this universe or, like, how everything works. And the thing is, like, I was constantly thinking, like, man, I really want to follow James Kirk over there. I want to follow his story when he discovered this thing and was going to all these different worlds and stuff. Because all we see is Grassy Planet number 1. Stone Rocky Planet 2. And then 50s world switches to beach, switches to holodeck, switches to dark hallway. And I'm just like, fudge, if this got really dark or there's some bigger twist at the end, awesome. But there was nothing like that. The characters, I can't tell you even their names because I could not give a crap to remember. There's nothing really good about them. The acting again sucked with the love interest kid. He sucked. Probably the best acting is the kid who just hams it up when he's the villain. Or maybe even the bullies, because I at least hated the bullies. So I guess technically, yeah, there was the best acting there because of the bullies, because I hated them, and that was their job for me to hate them. And the main girl is an okay lead. I wish she was in something better written. But yeah, this movie sucked so hard. It sucked so hard. Honestly, I kept looking at it as like, man, I don't take drugs, but I wish I took drugs. I'm sure I would get some more out of this than I did. Because again, there's like some quote-unquote pretty shots, but then it's just, and that's all it is. It's a pretty shot, and like, nothing happened. It's just like, we're here. Now we're here. Now we're here. Oh, you have to do this. You have to do this. Symbolism. You have to do this. Blah, 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 blah. This. Motivational. Be yourself. Motivational. Movie done. Oh, and love conquers all. Movie done. It's a bad freaking movie. It is bad. Go watch Pacific Rim if you want at least something better than that. Fudge, no. If you want a good, strong... Actually, no. If you want a good movie where it's about a girl searching for her father and having to go through perilous dangers to get there, go watch Tomb Raider. The freaking Tomb Raider movie is good. Again, I'm still saying that's one of my that's probably one of my favorite, like, main female actress, like, freaking movies. That is a good movie. Again, I say that's higher than Wonder Woman. But god dang, Wrinkle in Time sucked. This movie sucked. I didn't feel any connection. Again, I was like, man, I bet people on drugs would freaking love this movie, if only because of, like, whoa, the colors. I'm just like, fudge me, I need a freaking... Maybe I need... Don't do drugs, kids. And don't watch this movie either. I think both of them will leave holes in your brain. Yeah, this movie just... It sucked. It felt like a cruddy, like... It felt like a cruddy kid sequel to, like say, like if, I can't remember the actor's name, but the guy who plays James Kirk in the new Star Trek, him, he, like, I feel like his story is, like, probably, like, an awesome epic story of him going to different worlds, exploring, as he teleports from there and back, and then this was, like, the credit were like, what about his daughter? And then his daughter trying to follow in his footsteps. And, like, it's just blah. I heard that, like, they cut a lot out of it, of course, because of the book. And, like, apparently, I don't know if there's religious overtones or something. But if that's a main core of the story and that would make this make any more sense, freaking keep those in there. But, yeah, like, this movie was garbage. This movie was utter trash. Like, even the visuals were just meh. It was meh. The character design was weird. Oprah and them just switched, like, different clothing randomly to each world for whatever reason. There wasn't really even that many jokes in it, which maybe they would at least have added a little bit more humor into this. We could at least feel more of a connection to these different characters and stuff. But really, most of the movie has no humor in it. And maybe that's also a reason why it kind of sucks. Like, they try to add humor with, like, the fairy godmother character, Miss, I think, her name is. But she's just... garbage. Not that her acting is garbage, it's just whatever she was doing was garbage. Yeah, the movie's not good. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Maybe, if you're interested, maybe when it's on Netflix in 5 years, or next year or something. Actually... It's Disney, so I think they have a contract, so, like, it'll be, like, there, like, the same time the DVD comes out. But, yeah, this movie's garbage. I'd say skip this. Go watch Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider needs way more love than this movie does. Tomb Raider needs way more love. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed what I've done, the links are on my face. Go down there somewhere. Go watch Tomb Raider, or Pacific Rim, but I would say highly Tomb Raider. But thank you for watching. Check out my videos. God, this movie. But thanks for watching the videos, and we will see you later.